Okay, today I'm going to talk about something that I've got a lot of questions about, and that's the gun I carry every day. I'm a huge proponent of concealed carry. I believe everybody should take advantage of their Second Amendment right and in carry-friendly states carry a firearm. For nothing else, to be able to, in a situation, maybe help someone or do the right thing. And the way this world's going, people are kind of crazy. An armed society is a polite society. I do believe that it is important that people get training, of course. No one should just go buy a gun and start carrying it around. There is no rewind button in life. Firearms are extremely dangerous in someone's hands that is inexperienced or does not know what they're doing. So I'm a huge proponent of, if you're going to carry a firearm, please go out and get training. People start taking golf lessons when they start playing golf. People will take lessons for almost anything, but it amazes me how people will walk into a store, buy a gun, uneducated to how it's supposed to be used, how to clean it, how to maintain it, how to even use it correctly, and put it on in an inadequate, shitty holster and go rolling around in basically a unsafe state. It's not cool. So I am a proponent of people carrying guns, but only if you're willing to take the time to get the training and to understand what you're entering in. You should never leave a firearm unsecured. People buy guns and they don't understand that, again, there is no rewind button. So if you're going to carry a firearm, please take the time to really understand what you're getting into. When it comes to handguns, I collect a lot of different ones. I'm a huge fan of many different styles. My favorite handguns of all time is probably the 1911 style. I love it. I've trained a ton with them. I did some different gun courses throughout my life. I used to spend a huge amount of time carrying a 1911 and training and using a 1911. I like Glocks. There's so many good guns. This isn't about which is the best gun, because we all have our own opinions. But it's about what suits your lifestyle and what serves your needs. Yes, I'm a huge 1911 fan, but a 1911 is an operator's pistol, meaning if you're not going to take the time to train with it, if you don't have the time to train with it. There was a time when I could shoot twice a week, 3 times a week. I could put dummy rounds in, snap caps, and I could run malfunctions and clear jams and put all kind of different scenarios together, and I was on top of it. There's nothing like carrying a 5-inch 1911 and using it on a field course. This one is from Wilson Combat. It is an awesome piece. I carried this gun. This is a solid stainless, big, heavy, full-size, 5-inch barreled 1911. Fantastic piece, awesome piece. I can't state how much I love it. I have a lot of custom 1911s. John Yannick, the former president of the Pistol Guild, built me one. An officer's model that was all done up probably 25 years ago. Lester Knipe, my favorite gunsmith of all, is actually building me a 5-inch framed 1911 right now. Most confidence I've ever had in shooting on a course is with a full-size 1911. But that's what brings me to what I carry now. I just don't have the time to train like I used to be able to train with a semi-automatic pistol. And this isn't a conversation on what is better between a semi-automatic and a revolver. It's a question of what suits your needs. So by no means should no one take offense in what my personal choices are in using a firearm. I'm a huge revolver fan. I've always been a revolver fan, always collected revolvers back from the Smith combat masterpieces. Fantastic 357. The revolver has kind of got lost, and I really don't understand, because I truly believe for 90% of the people carrying sidearms, a revolver is a better choice. And here are the reasons why. Yes, semi-automatic pistols can be very, very reliable, but the average person does not train, in my opinion, enough with a semi-automatic pistol when it comes to malfunctions and jams and what to do. If you're going to carry a semi-automatic, especially get some schooling on how to manipulate and function and work your gun. If you don't understand the function of your gun, and you don't understand how to take it apart and put it back together again, and what can cause it to malfunction, you're going to have issues. If you've ever read Gabe Suarez's stuff, excellent stuff on pistol craft, some of the best. But back to what I carry now. I love revolvers. I love Smiths. I have a lot of Smiths. I love the caliber 357. It's just an all-around great caliber. It's a proven man stopper. You can shoot deer with it. It's just a great cartridge. You can download to 38s if you need to. So I'm a big proponent of revolvers. If I was shooting a course, or if I was active military or active law enforcement, I would probably carry a semi-auto, or I would carry a big steel revolver, something like a 586L comp. If you've never seen a 586L comp, this gun deserves a video all on its own. It is an it's a solid steel gun. It's actually ported on the top, incredible gun. But again, this is a heavy gun. It's not something I want to tote every day. So what I've evolved to in carrying a handgun, and what everybody sees in the videos on my hip, is simply a Smith Wesson 360 PD. And what you have there is a scandium titanium 57 Magnum made by Smith Wesson. I'm gonna load it. This gun looks like a little toy, I guess, to some. The reason I'm a huge advocate of carrying such a lightweight revolver: first, I don't get to train like I used to with my semi-automatics. I believe that you really need to stay sharp on your training, malfunction, jams, clearing them, getting the gun back in operation, etc. With a revolver, sure, anything can malfunction, but I do believe a revolver has less chance to malfunction. For me, when I get up in the morning, I have to put a suit on most days. If I put a big heavy steel frame gun on, it's pulling my pants down, it's tearing my suit jackets, it's wrecking everything. I need a gun that's going to be very easy to carry, very light to carry. I am not a fan of small caliber semi-automatic pistols. I believe they're prone to jamming, malfunctioning. I don't believe in calibers below 380. I know it's going to piss a lot of people off, but I don't. I've done a ton of hunting. I understand what bullets do to live critters, and believe me, you got to use the right tool for the job. And small caliber pistols, 25, 380 and down, I don't believe are a good choice for carrying with a handgun. I carry full house loads in this gun. And yes, at 16 ounces, it's brutal. It's not fun to shoot, but what it is fun to do is carry. This gun goes on my hip. I primarily switch back and forth between 3 holsters depending on what I'm doing. I do not know I'm carrying it. It's 16 ounces. It weighs nothing. It packs a ton of punch. Am I as accurate on a field course or anything shooting as I am a 5-inch 1911 or a steel full-sized Smith? No, I'm not. But for normal protection and for normal everyday carry, convenience means you carry it more. When it's not convenient to carry the gun, you won't carry it. You'll leave it at home. You'll leave it in your briefcase. You'll leave it in your car. You'll do everything you're not supposed to do with a firearm. The gun has to suit your lifestyle. For me, this scandium titanium revolver fits my lifestyle and is easy to carry. It is feather light. Again, they're not the easiest gun to hit things with. Again, you have to train with it. Full house loads do hurt, but convenience of carry every day makes up for the additional little bit of training you're gonna have to do to get control of the piece.